Three, go.
Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to this week's episode for In the Hot Seat. Of course, I got a great show lined up for you guys, as always, and this is for In the Hot Seat Fan Interaction episode number 3, and I'm being joined by my guests at this time. I got John Ferrero, Simon Uncle HD, and Boston Fan 79. What's going on, guys?
Not much. What's going on?
Not too much. Alright. I'm going to kick things off here with the questions first, and starting it off with the first question is, with this, if you could redesign the WWE belt, how would you do it, and who would you give it to, who hasn't won the belt before, and why? I'm going to kick things off with John. What are your thoughts?
I would have to say to bring back the old Attitude Era belt. That was just an awesome belt in my opinion. And I don't know, the new title is just too children's toyish in my opinion. So.
Yeah. Is there anyone who you like to give it to that who hasn't won it yet?
I don't know. As for not winning it yet, probably Cody Rhodes, but.
Okay. Alright, Boston fan, what are your thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, the WWE title definitely needs to be revamped. John Cena made that so long, it seems so long ago, and it's just getting to a point now where it's just like, it's been the same damn thing for years on end, except now they ended up, you can't spin it anymore. But yeah, I have to agree with John. Yeah, if they wanted to, I would say bring back the old WWE Attitude Era title. That was a freaking awesome belt. But I think they can also make a really good WWE title. I'm sure if they use their imagination, they really haven't really disappointed us yet, except with the exception of the new tag team titles. And as far as somebody to give it to, hands down, Dolph Ziggler.
Alright, S&D, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I agree with John when it comes to, if I could pick for them to change the belt, it would be, the Attitude Era title, just based on the fact that it's my favorite design of the title. But I don't know how to resign one. It's to design a new one. It's kind of hard to pick. So maybe design it with a pizza box.
Yeah, if you want to go that way, sure, why not? I guess.
It would be original.
So pink
Sure
on
would.
that
Alright, yeah, for me going into that, probably have it with the Eagle Championship or just the Classic Style Championship and just have it look like a championship that everyone could really win it. And I would probably have to go with Dolph Ziggler on this one and just to give it to him since he hasn't won really the championship before. So that's how I feel about that. And going into the next set of questions that I got here, and do you think they will assemble the Hell in a Cell before the match at Mania? Or do you think they will hang it throughout the whole show? And I'm going to go back to John, and what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. That's a really good question. See, hold on. See, I don't know. It's gonna be an outdoor stadium, so I have no idea. I'm the kind of person that's fucking thinking to myself, so I have no idea. I mean, they're probably gonna build it before, the show starts. So I don't know. I have no idea how they're gonna lower it onto the ring. And what was the second part?
Do you think they will assemble it, or do you think they will actually have it hanging like they usually do now?
They'll probably have to build it there, or I don't know. That's how I see it. They'll probably just build it during a promo of the match, or. See, but the thing is how the hell are they gonna fucking if they're doing the old style Hell in a Cell, then yeah, I could see them doing that. But if they're doing the new one, they're gonna have to have I don't know. It's gonna be impossible if they're gonna use the newer style Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. All right, Boston fan, you have anything to add to that?
I think beyond a shadow of a doubt, I don't doubt it at all, that I do believe that they are going to hang it, have it suspended from the ring until the Undertaker Triple H match, because here's the thing. I'm pretty darn sure that there's a lot of work that goes into building that damn thing. And, with all the nuts and the bolts that try and hold all the walls together, it's just going to be a pain in the ass, so they're gonna, in my opinion, they're going to have to suspend it from the ceiling until the match starts.
There is no ceiling.
Yeah, it's an outdoor stadium like
Oh, shit.
WrestleMania 24, sort of.
Oh, damn.
WrestleMania 24, they had this little like roof or whatever,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
for
about
the
too.
ring in case
I
it
never even
starts
thought
raining,
about that.
whatever. That's for the superstars. That's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna hang it from there.
I never.
Or there might be like this thing that they build just to hold that. You know, they could just have like this hanger or whatever that holds the cell up.
Yeah, it could go a number of ways, but I was actually thinking the same thing too, like what Simon said there, and they're gonna have it holding up too throughout that entire matches and everything until the actual match comes, then they'll lower it. So they could do a number of things with that. So I'm looking forward to see how they're exactly going to do that. I think that's going to be really interesting. Next question that I got here, and that is, what would you do if there was a satellite outage during WrestleMania and no one could see it on pay-per-view? John, what are your thoughts on that?
I'd be really upset and probably start crying.
I don't blame you.
What match? Like, what match would it be during? If it was during fucking one of the chick matches, I guess I wouldn't care, but...
Probably during the start of the show, I assume.
Well, if that happens, then I guess I'll just have to wait for a download. Or stream or something.
Yeah. Austin fan, you got anything to add to that?
No, not really. Just the fact that I don't know if there would be a way, even if there was a satellite powder outage thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there would be a way to stream it. But I, for one, would definitely be very, very pissed off, especially paying,
$70 fucking
$60 for the damn thing. Man, I'd be like, you know what? Time Warner Cable, suck it, because I, giving you a damn lick because I got a power outage.
All right, Essendon, you have any thoughts?
Well, I watched the pay-per-views at a cinema, so I sure as hell would get my money back. And I would go crazy with that being said, too.
Yeah, I think that would be the worst.
I'm going to be throwing some popcorn at the screen. What the fuck?
I think that would be the worst April Fool's joke.
That'll be a great reaction for a video for him, though.
Yeah, it would be. But yeah, of course, I definitely would be pissed off. I mainly order my pay-per-views online, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Otherwise, I would be definitely pissed off. Next question that I got here, and do you think or believe that Zack Ryder will win the Money in the Bank? And I'm heading over to John. What are your thoughts on that?
Maybe eventually at the next Money in the Bank, pay-per-view, but I don't know. They were going to have the Money in the Bank this year, but they, scrapped it for this John Laurinaitis Dia Long Raw versus SmackDown bullshit, whatever the hell they're calling it now, the takeover the shows or whatever. But when they ever do have the pay-per-view again, I don't know the dates. I'm sure he'll be in the match. I don't know if he'll win, but if he does, I'm definitely going to mark out, because that'll be awesome.
All right, Foster fan, your thoughts?
Zack Ryder would need to win it, but the fact is, I think they have a few people ahead of him that could do a better job, with a main event status. I think for right now, Zack Ryder is still definitely much a mid-card, and not ready for a big time yet. So, but maybe definitely in the very near future, you should win it.
All right, S&D, what are your thoughts on that?
All right, I'm going to go off on a little rant here. You see, here's the thing. When it seems these days, when somebody gets popular, somebody like the John Morrison, if you take a look back at maybe the early 2011, late 2010, everybody are just saying, oh, the guy gets popular, here we go, the guy should be main event, he should get the world championship. Calm the motherfucking down. John Morrison never fucking really deserved the championship. Yes, maybe he's paid his dues in some ways, but character-wise, he is far from being there when it comes to credibility-wise for him to be champion, to be world champion. He's not there yet in his career. Same exact motherfucking thing for Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder has had the U.S. championship for less than a month. And now he should win the world title? If you think for one motherfucking reason that Zack Ryder deserves to get the world championship at this point of his career, get your head out of your ass, you're an internet mark, and you're a punk.
Wow.
And maybe I might add, you need to heat the pizza box.
All right.
Indeed.
I'm sure eventually, sometime way in the future, Zack Ryder will win the Money in the Bank, but I don't really see that happening anytime soon. So that's why I'm going to leave it off there with my thoughts. But
I wasn't done.
all right, go ahead. You can continue on your thoughts.
And your boxers are pink.
What?
And I'm done.
But the thing is, I believe that Zack Ryder does sort of deserve it. I mean, he came from actually